Good good morning. Good morning. So let's get going here, folks. We're gonna have some interesting video once again. We usually have interesting video every day, but I feel like I've talked about the same stuff over and over again, but in different variation. Okay, we talk about this many times, right? Lagom Casa versus a niche grinder here. The thing is, last time we compare it was more like medium to light roast coffee. Today I'm gonna compare with the dark roast coffee. So light roast coffee, hands down, Casa does a better job. Okay, for my experience. So this the conical, the Meissen, 65 millimeter conical burrs. Obviously, niche used the 63 millimeter Mazer burrs. So they used to be on Mazer Coney burr. Again, so this is made for medium to dark roast coffee. Those burrs used at cafe. Okay. So this one is obviously Lagom Casa is a little bit more specialty, focused, right? So it should be fun. It should be a fun video. I cannot wait to just have some fun with you guys this morning as well. By the way, if you're brand new to the channel, let me know in the live chat as well. You got Justin, you're first. Okay, first to the channel, right? We have Lee is number 2. Okay. Again, we're gonna do dark roast coffee this morning, so should be fun. Yeah, I cannot wait. The fact is, most of us, we usually drink what medium to dark roast coffee, right? Okay, medium to dark roast coffee. The reason why I'm using the machine here, I'm using the heat exchange machine rather than my Dura boiler here, sitting right over here because the fact is most of us, have, not everybody have Dura boiler machine. So I know a lot of you have heat exchange machine or single boiler machine at home, and especially using dark roast coffee. I think heat exchange should be served pretty well. Let's do 19-gram dose this morning. Grind size, I'm just guessing it right now. I think it might be wrong, but if it's wrong, we're gonna try again. By the way, gnome core temper is on sale this morning. Okay, gnome core. So I have a link on my gnome core temper on description. It's only $30. Okay, that's very interesting looking temper. All right, and $30 can beat it. It's like 50% off in a way. They're usually like $49. So I have a gnome core temper here. But this one has a special attachment. So I'm using that right now, special attachment. Okay. All right, let's go. We got James, and we got Faith and Coffee joining us too. Yeah. Make sure if you're a first timer, let me know. Okay. Russell is always here as well. So I'm not gonna use my step down basket. I'm just gonna do traditional baskets. So this is a 20-gram basket. So dark roast coffee, I do about 19 gram. The reason why I'm doing this one of my viewers sent me a personal email. Wants to know. Okay. So, all right. I think the person's name is Bave, V-E-V, Bave. So I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing about the buying grinder. We got a lot of things to look at, right? It comes to conical burrs. How many conicals out there? We have, we have entry-level conicals, like Bratza, right? Bratza makes entry-level grinders. And then we have, Avis Bratza, we have a fellow Opus, and then who else makes entry-level? Is that it? And that comes to mid-range. I think I consider niche and Casa as a mid-range there. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Man, James. Let's shout out to James. Yeah. So James has been around for quite some time now. Okay. James, are you still doing the mattress? review, James? Let me know if he still does the mattress review. Man, James and I, we go way back. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, let me know, James. Are you still living in Goodyear in Phoenix? Yeah. Okay, Bruce joining us as well. Yep. Yeah. Again, the Normcore temper is on sale, so that's pretty good price. Yeah. Hold on. Still love. Okay, good. Still love the coffee, and it needed to review mattress again. Good. Labor Day deal. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, James has been doing the mattress review. I don't know how many years, James. What, 6, 7 years? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in Tucson, by the way. Yeah, James has been around for a long time. The reason why I have this kitchen tower underneath my machine, because James. Okay, because James, I saw one of James's video a long time ago. Yeah, that's the nice tips he taught me. He taught everybody. Yeah. So you can, easy to move in and out. I still does it at home. Okay, let's start with the Casa. Hold on. Okay. And I'm gonna go niche as well. Okay, let's start with, I got both here. I got niche and Casa. So it comes to workflow, pretty much the same thing. Okay, so pretty much the same thing for the Lagom and niche. Very simple as well. The only thing is magnetic on Casa, but same difference. Low RPM. Both low RPM as well. Comes to look wise, Casa is a little bit more slick. Okay, but niche is, that's simple. Okay, very simple. Man, it just is easy to use. So the Casa as well. But here's knocker. Okay, so knocker, Casa has knocker. Obviously, niche does not have that. I have this plunge thing. A lot of different plunges out there in the current market. So let's put a shot. I'm using the heat exchange machine here. With the heat exchange machine, make sure you have to flush it. Okay. Make sure you gotta flush it up about at least 5 to 7 seconds. Okay, because you don't want to have that night hot water sitting. You don't want to use that hot water. Okay. All right. And James, it's time, buddy. Okay, get yourself nice flat birds. All right, here we go. Okay. Dark roast coffee. Here's the thing about the dark roast coffee. Depends on the coffee you get. There comes with the very nice dark chocolate tasting notes. Oh man, so easy to drink, right? Especially Americano or ice Americano in the morning. Can't beat it. Okay, that's for sure. Okay, I'm using the Normcore here. Looking at the head space, I don't know. I think hopefully it's okay. We'll see. Right. Gallatin I set at 8 bars on my machine. 8 bar. I don't know. With the dark roast coffee, I think I might change back to like 9 or 10. Yeah, 9 or 10 there. So. That's the one thing, you have to play with, what kind of pump pressure you want to use. But so easy to change it. So, You know, that's not an issue. Okay, they're so easy. All right, first shot. There you go. Pressure. There's a pressure gauge. Okay, it's about just over 9 bar. I mean, it looks wonderful, by the way. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at, 1 to 2 ratio. 30 seconds. Okay, there are 30-second shot. I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful shot. Look at that, man. They're fantastic. It's nothing but crema. Crema is really bitter anyway. I'm not a big fan of crema. Comes to look, comes to aesthetic wise, can be this. It's nothing like dark roast coffee. Okay, so whenever I make YouTube shorts or Instagram post, 99% of the time, 99% of the time I use a dark roast coffee. I mean, comes to look wise, but again, the taste obviously dark, rich. Cheers. Man, just dark, rich. Goodness. All right, so let's move on to. Oops, I forgot to add puck screen, but it's okay. Yeah, so it's the nice thing about having a puck screen, you're gonna have a very dry puck, okay? But it's still dry, but not as dry as the having a puck screen. Shot number 2, we're gonna do the same thing. Comes the grind size number 12 on my niche grinder. Okay, 12 clicks on niche. So again, this coffee right now has a beautiful body to it. Nice acidic as well. Kind of like has a little bite to it. Okay. Okay, so shot number 2 with the niche grinder. Okay, Russell only drinks the dark roast coffee. Oh. Yeah, some people only drink dark. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? You know, if you are traditional Italian classic, yeah. You know, you guys like dark roast coffee. So this handle is made by Fused Vision. Okay, so this is the number 12 clicks. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, it's pretty firm. Okay, and works pretty good, by the way. No puck screen either. I'm gonna do it pretty much the identical shot here. Shot number 2. Okay, for this time, let me show you what that shot look like. Okay, underneath. Yeah. So let's change the view. Here we go. The great thing about the dark roast coffee, I love the way it comes out. What a beautiful shot there. Man, this perfect shot. Pretty much the like 28 seconds there. Yeah, 28 seconds for that. So pretty much they're identical shot. So we got lucky on that one. Okay. As you can see from here, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous shot. I mean, it's nothing like, good dark roast coffee, right? Time to time. Okay, hold on a second here. Let's see. I'm looking at your comments right now. Good. Okay. Again, I mean, look at this crema. These cremas are bitter, by the way. Just make sure mix it well. Okay. Yeah. Could some it could say someone said like liquid gold, but it's not. Here you go. Cheers. Hold on a second. I gotta wash my palate. Okay, so that one has a little bite to it. For let's look at this one. Not as much. Okay, not as much. Comes to dark roast coffee. Niche does better job. Okay, Niche does better job with dark roast coffee. I think medium to light roast coffee, Casa bring out that sweetness, the brightness as well. So it's all depend on what kind of coffee you drink the most. If you're planning on doing a lot of specialty coffee, has a very interesting tasting notes. You want the kind of like Lightsey, okay, like a coffee like Lightsey or Ethiopia or any kind of fermentation process coffee, fruity tasting notes. I think I go with the Casa. But if you're the person that traditionally drink dark roast coffee, chocolate tasting notes, I think I go with a niche grinder. So it all depends, okay? All depends on what you like, but so there's definitely a difference between Casa versus a niche. Comes to profile, okay, the tasting notes. So again, if you like to drink dark roast coffee, definitely go with Casa for sure. I'm sorry, the niche for sure. If not, light roast coffee, Casa. Okay. Having said that, I'm gonna make myself a little American. I'm gonna add some water to it. Okay. I'm gonna add some little bit of water and see. Okay. Any difference in taste? Okay. And see what happens there. So this is not exactly like Americano, but dilute with a little bit of water, hot water, and see. So this is a Casa here. Okay, a lot more brightness, all right, from that 65 millimeter Meisenbergs. Yeah, more smooth. So yeah, definitely dark roast coffee. I go with the niche. But if you like the coffee has a bite to it, bring out more acidity. I mean, I think I go with the Casa too. So again, it's all depends on what you guys like, right? So man, I don't know. That's a tough one, okay? Because some days, some days I know if you like dark roast coffee now, some days, you know what, I want to move on to something light to medium, okay? You can see yourself. Unless like Russell, I mean, Russell loves dark roast coffee. I bet you he's going to drink dark roast coffee for the rest of his life. But some of you out there, if you want to mix it up down the road, I think I'm going to, if that's the case, I go with dark roast coffee. Not dark roast coffee, but I go with the Casa, okay? Because eventually you're going to try medium to light roast coffee. But you still like the dark, right? And when it comes to, and also it does a pretty good job with the filter coffee as well. Casa does better with the filter coffee than niche grinder. I'm talking about pour over. Okay. But again, if you are looking at just the dark roast coffee and alone, man. All right, we'll see. Hold on. Russell said, I got my niche 0 yesterday. Okay, he does a great job on the dark roast coffee with the SSPH burrs. All right. That's, yeah. High uniformity. So comes to dark roast coffee, I like the Conical the best. But comes to flat, high uniformity, HU bursts are the best for espresso. Okay, that's best for espresso, dark roast coffee. Because high uniformity gives the a lot of fines as well. So having said that, let's see here. I have DF64V. Okay, DF64V has more like traditional Italian style birds in it. So this one is kind of like similar to HU in a way. Not a HU, but similar. Okay. So similar to HU birds. So let's try one. So comes to dark roast coffee, we know Niche does a really great job. Okay. But how about not HU, but just traditional stock birds, right? So also known as DRC birds, diamond-like carbon birds. Okay. By the way, a great thing about Niche, you can actually retract the cords. Okay. So you can adjust your cord length as well. This is great feature, by the way. I don't know why not a whole lot of company does this. Okay, that's a nice touch. That's for sure. All right. Let's go. Comes the grind size. So far we got lucky both times. You're gonna get lucky again? I don't know, I have no idea. I set it 20. Just because. 20. Okay, yeah. Well, let's go to 20. All right, Aaron said, yeah, yeah, exactly. Comes to flat, HU is the best. Okay, how informative. So this one is a DRC. So pretty much DRC birds, they copy the HU design somewhat. DF64V, I'm telling you, it's a little noisy. Yeah, DF64V Gen 2. I don't know why, but yeah, little noise there. Comes a DF grinder. It's nothing like DF64 Gen 2. They are my favorite. Gen 2, not the DF64V, just the plain DF64 Gen 2. It's cheaper. Yeah, he does a pretty good job. Okay, here we go. Another 19 gram width. Just a 64 millimeter flat. So this is more like stock birds. If you get it from all the torrent grinders. Not too fancy. Yeah, just plain birds, okay? But it's really good for dark roast coffee as well. Okay, here we go. All right. It's a little bit fast. It definitely is going to be under retracted. I'm going to stop at 40 grams. Yeah, fast. I think I can go to finer as well. But, let's give it a try anyway. It's a flat bird. Yeah. Let's do one more. They're definitely too fine. Too fast. Okay. So I need to go. Right now, I'm at 20 clicks right now. Maybe like 15. Yeah, 15, maybe like 13 or 14. So because I want to slow down quite a bit. Okay. Only way, obviously, only way to do that is you got to go finer setting there. Someone asked me how many cups I drink every day. I drink about maybe like 1 full cup. That's it. I mean, this cups here, I don't finish it. I cannot finish it, by the way. If not, I'd be, yeah, it's gonna be too much. So yeah, again, I do about, maybe 1 full cup. But I do waste a lot of coffee though. Okay. I mean, we have no choice but waste. I don't want to say waste, but we don't have a lot of options, right? Because we have to do comparison, you know, for you guys. Again, I'm using the heat exchange machine. You know, it's not. So this is the Gallatin. Not too fancy. You know, middle of the road. Pretty solid machine, by the way. Okay, this is a pretty solid. Can't complain. I've been using it for quite some time now. PID. What else is interesting? Adjustable pump pressure underneath right there, the screw, and it comes with a pressure gauge. Only thing missing is flow control, but I don't know. Heat exchanger machine, flow control. I don't know if it helps. It does help. Depend on the coffee you are drinking. So if I do a light roast coffee, yeah, flow control is definitely plus. If you're just joining us, Gnome Core is on sale, guys. I do have a link for that one. It's a little ugly. I don't want to say ugly, brownish, wooden design, but seems okay. All right, here we go. Hopefully we got the grind size correctly. Doing from flatbirds. DRC, diamond-like coating, or carbon-like coating. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, this looks really good there. I'm gonna start at 40 gram. 1 to 2. 25 seconds. Here's the thing about this machine, Gallatin. So that's timer, okay? That's PID, but works same as timer. Once it shuts off, that screen shuts off. Any other machines, they give you about 1 or 2 second delay. So how long? If you know the exact time, you have to look at the time and your scale at the same time. Okay, so this is a flatbird. Okay, there you go. Cheers. Yeah, you can usually tell by flatbird. Okay, with the conical bird, you have a very nice round tasting notes. Don't get me wrong, this has a lot of richness as well. It's really has a more fine than MP or MP birds or Cas birds or even lapswood. But if you go with the flat, definitely go with the HU birds, high uniformity birds. If not, just stock birds are fine too. Very similar to HU, comes to give you fine. If you don't want to spend $180 for HU birds, right? Stock with just get the coating, DRC coating. It does pretty good job. Okay, pretty decent job there. So, but I prefer conical over HU, but HU is very flexible as well. You can go with medium to light roast coffee, even light roast coffee if you wanted to. Filter coffee does a pretty good job as well. So very versatile, HU birds. And unlike MP birds are more like, if you're looking for something clean, clarity, I go with the MP birds, but filter coffee as well. But time to time, you want something rich and dark roast coffee, HU bird, MP birds cannot touch that. Okay, touch the HU birds or just the regular stock birds, because you need to generate that fines. Unless if you go with MP birds with like step down baskets as well. Step down basket bring out that roundness. So now you have options, right? I think if you ask me, you have too many options. Way too many options. All right, folks, I think we are done for the morning. I'll be back later this afternoon. Okay, let's do one more. All right. So if you go So pretty much, if you're just joining us, if you like to drink dark roast coffee, I go with the niche grinder. Okay, I go with the niche right over there. But if you wanna do more than dark roast coffee, Casa is a better bet. Okay, but if you like flatbirds, right? Flatbirds, I wanna do dark roast coffee, medium roast coffee. I think I go with HU types of birds, stock birds or HU. Okay, we're gonna do some more tests coming up as well. And today, I'm going to calibrate my EK43 to espresso focused. Okay. Right now, I calibrate to filter coffee, but I'm going to calibrate to espresso. So maybe we should do that later today. All right, guys. See you this afternoon.